long clearance from Dean Kiely. Up went Bartlett. And a header back might just set Jason Euell up. And Jason Euell has scored inside 5 minutes. It's the perfect way to quickly put to the back of the mind last week's dismal defeat at home to Manchester City. And a piece of history. It's the first ever Premiership goal to be scored at Molineux. Scored by a Charlton Athletic player. Horrible mistake at the back. Euell quick to capitalise. Colin Cameron the guilty party for Wolves. Euell has left that. Up went Bartlett with Jody Craddock, and an arm across Sean Bartlett has resulted in a Charlton Athletic free kick. Been causing problems already for that Wolves back line, Bartlett. Too much argument. Craddock's rough and ready challenge. There's a queue forming. Hreidarsson runs over it. Jensen hits it! And hits it so well. No chance for Oakes, the goalkeeper. An absolute perler from the boot of Klaus Jensen. Quarter of an hour gone. Wolves 0, Charlton 2. Beckham style from the Dane. Pinpoint accuracy. Handshakes and smiles all round, including the new boy, Powell de Canio. Up will go Bartlett. Craddock this time has the beating of it. Played in towards Sean Bartlett, it's 3! Wolverhampton Wanderers are all at sea. Charlton Athletic are having a dream afternoon in the West Midlands. Bartlett's deserved that goal. Once again, it's a Dean Kiely punt that Wolves were just unable to deal with. Jody Craddock's defensive header didn't do the job. Lovely layoff from Scott Parker. Bartlett there to finish. Didn't score his first goal in the Premiership until the end of October last season. Quickly off the mark this time round. Welcome to the Premiership, Dave Jones. Headed away. Further away by Euell. Parker with Paul Ince in hot pursuit, and Bartlett running on, he's got his second. Charlton's fourth. Only just over half an hour played. You can hear the roars of approval all the way back in the valley. A move that looks so simple. Fast football, flowing football, Wolves torn apart. Bartlett has 2 goals already for this afternoon and for the season. He only scored 4 in the Premiership in the whole of the last campaign. Took it so well. It's another assist down to Scott Parker, and another cool finish. Useful flick on. Jason Euell turning and going through. Nearly had his second. Well, 5 before half-time would just have been incredible. Charlton fans are still pinching themselves as it is. Dave Jones is for another reason. Craddock has been turned inside out by the Charlton front pair. Naylor is having a part of this free kick. Played across left-footed. And a good save from Dean Kiely. The veteran Paul Ince, who was stooping to head goalwards, just got himself a little bit of room. Great stop. Charlton's number 1 is back all right. Very happy Alan Curbishley. forwards. Oh! Very nearly a fifth. That was Hreidarsson stooping low. Looking for his first Charlton goal. Was prolific in his Ipswich days. Central defender, he does get his share. Butler and Craddock again forward for the corner. It's too high for Craddock. Charlton want hands against Butler. Nothing doing. Here's Cooper, met by a strong challenge from Scott Parker. And the referee has called Scott Parker towards him. He's already been booked. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's a straight red card for Scott Parker for the challenge on Kevin Cooper. Jason Euell leads the protests and is told to leave the scene. Parker's got to go. He's already seen red. This is why, lunging for the ball just a bit late. The referee decided that was worthy of dismissal. The first blot on Charlton Athletic's afternoon. Parker was anxious to block any shot from Cooper, but he was late with his intervention. Wolves aiming for some consolation. Found Kiely in the way. Still not properly clear, and now Jason Euell can do a defensive job. No matter, free kick's given anyway. Sean Bartlett, in his efforts to clear in tandem with his goalkeeper, got in a tangle with Kiely and seems to have hurt himself. It was Dennis Irwin who had a go. Two Charlton men trying to do one job. They did successfully, but at the expense of injury to Bartlett. Sean Bartlett's replacement is the debutant, the young man who made such an impression with Chelsea last season. It's the on loan Carlton Cole. Here's a big moment. Powell di Canio, who's moved across London to a hero's reception from the travelling Charlton fans. His first appearance in Charlton Athletic red. Mark Fish is looking for options. Over Cole, there's Di Canio, here's Cole again. Denied a debut goal by Michael Oakes, who spread himself bravely at the feet of the striker. Charlton looking to round the afternoon off with a flourish from the new boys. Working well in partnership already. Trey, he's caught in possession. He's got it to keep going. Good work from the Scot. Still Wolves with Nathan Blake. And Dean Sturridge couldn't get the telling touch. Pairing that has scored so many goals at varying levels of the game, but off the mark in the Premiership. Ray's corner. That was up there. It's full time. Wolves are finding life at the top level tough, but Charlton Athletic are back on track. Forget last week, it's a wonderful win for Curbishley and co. 4-0 away at Wolves.
Jason, were you pleased with the response of the team after last week's result?
Yeah, we were. We know we had to come out and give it a positive 10-15 minute start, which we did. We don't always expect to be 2-3 up in that time, but we had to come out and show what it was about after being very disappointed about last week, and getting the early goals made that a bit easier.
Well, that was the thing. Talk us through your goal. It was the goal that set the game up, really.
Yeah, it was just it was knocking about a bit in the box, and I think one of the players headed it back to the keeper, and I just read it and got a toe and touched it round him, and I think that was the start we needed, which we got, and went on from there.
The players seemed to come out with a real determination. Was that something that pleased the manager? What did the manager say to you? He
just said that we had to go and put everything right that went wrong last week, which we did today, and we knew as a team that we were a lot better than what we did last week, and for the start we got, I mean, we was over the moon with it. That's why we just didn't want to settle on being 2-3-0 up. We wanted to go for more goals, but do it professionally, not just be going out and all guns blazing. But we still had to defend properly and work hard and see it all the way through.
Do you think that was a better example of what Charlton Athletic is all about?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, especially coming to a stadium like this as Wolves, and it's their first home game of the season. We knew it was going to be difficult, and to get the start and the result we got, I mean, it was over the moon with it. Yeah.
The one blot, obviously, the sending off of Scott Parker. What did you see of that?
I mean, we just thought it was a great block tackle. You know, we thought for one of those ones, if the guy got his shot off and we didn't get a tackling, we'd be disappointed of someone not being there. And he got that tackling, and you saw by the reaction of Scotty that he was really disappointed from it, and all of us were disappointed as well that it happened, because it's one of those where you have a look at it and think, hold on a minute. I mean, like it could have gone top corner or something like that, but he got the tackling, and we're all disappointed about what happened.
Yeah, I mean, were you surprised at the red card? Because you got booked for protesting, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I just said to the ref, I mean, that he hasn't had a good look at it. I think probably the hype of the crowd has probably swayed him a little bit, and you know, sometimes when you want to go and talk to the ref, they don't want to hear you, and the punishment I got was getting booking. So
what has Scott said about it himself?
I mean, he's upset about it. I mean, he's thinking to himself, well, why did he go and tackle? But at the end of the day, he's gone and done his job and got the tackling and come out with the ball. But I mean, he's upset about it and just thinking that at the moment he's looking at a 3-match ban. But if he's got a chance to appeal, he'll think he might do that.
Will it take the shine off? What has been a great win?
Yeah, it has been, because you know, you don't want to see anyone getting sent off, no matter what stage the game is, and especially when you think it was something the way that it was, of, I mean, good determination and a good tackle. I mean, you're always going to be disappointed by it.
Well, Alan, I thought you might have been beaming from ear to ear.
Well, I am, to be fair. To bounce back after last Sunday's game against Man City, and to bounce back like we did, fantastic. It's just been clouded, obviously, by Scotty Parker sending off.
Did you think he deserved the straight?
I'm going to have to see it. I mean, I'd like to see it again. You know, referees' decisions, they're instant, they're on the spot, but I think we have got the situation now where if we feel he's been hard done by, at least we can ask the ref to have a look at it again, which I think I will be doing that, because, you know, you're winning 4-0, 4-0 away from home, 20 minutes to go. I mean, I just can't imagine going in, you know, a tackle resulting in the sending off in that instance, so we'll have to have a look at it.
But it takes nothing away from the performance, and I mean, after each of those goals, the whole of your bench, you were off on your feet. You were full of it, weren't you?
Well, yeah, because I think it was a long week for us after the Man City result, and you know, we let ourselves down badly. And I think we was determined to bounce back today. You know, you can't always think that's going to happen, but we came here today. We got the break, didn't we? We scored early on, and I think then it was very hard for Wolves to get back in it. You know, we've been where they are at present. You know, the newly promoted side, and you know, you need a few things to go for you, and you know, not too many things did.